Young Sheldon still hasn't explained why Sheldon is so bad at lying in TBBT. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. Sheldon demonstrated his skill as a gifted liar at the age of 9, lying without triggering any red flags. The Big Bang Theory, on the other hand, showed that Sheldon had trouble lying and would frequently fabricate ever larger lies before finally telling the truth. Sheldon's struggles with lying in The Big Bang Theory might have been exacerbated by the upsetting experience of seeing his father have an affair. It was a burden that he found difficult to talk about or comprehend. Even though The Big Bang Theory Season 1 had already demonstrated Sheldon's discomfort with lying prior to the prequel, young Sheldon presented its title character as a skilled liar if he so desired. The story was tackled by the spin-off. Sheldon attempted to lie several times in both comedies, albeit more frequently in The Big Bang Theory than in Young Sheldon, even though both shows depicted him navigating life with a dislike for dishonesty. However, The Big Bang Theory demonstrated that Sheldon had forgotten all the skills required to deceive and that, despite learning how to lie effectively in Young Sheldon, he had failed most of the time with his complex lies. Whether it was out of societal duty or an attempt to make the lies seem more plausible, Sheldon made several attempts to lie in Big Bang Theory. Even though Sheldon's peculiar lying conduct was indistinguishable from his peculiarities as a person to his pals, Sheldon most often capitulated after trying to build bigger and bigger lies so that he wouldn't be discovered. Both the Season 2 premiere, which turned Sheldon into a mess with tics and nearly forced him to move out, and Season 3, Episode 20, when he tried to hide his time with Penny from Leonard and then he couldn't to Penny, were clear examples of this behavior. Even though Sheldon's opposition to lying was as strong in The Big Bang Theory as it was in Young Sheldon, the prequel series repeatedly showed how good he was at it at the age of 9. Sheldon was first exposed to lying through Georgie in Young Sheldon, Season 1, Episode 9. They showed him how to embellish lies to make them seem plausible. Sheldon then demonstrated an amazing ability to lie without raising suspicions by convincing his physical education teacher that he had a testicular hernia, stealing from the library, and forcing Missy to destroy Mima's garden in order to find money that didn't exist so that he could have exclusive access to the TV. Sheldon's enormous personality was finally explained in Young Sheldon Season 6. Hole in the plot in TBBT. In Season 6, Sheldon's transformation from Young Sheldon's emotionally brilliant youngster to TBBT's socially awkward genius began to make sense. In a similar vein, Sheldon readily agreed to keep George in Young Sheldon Season 2, Episode 4. Senior's secret once he told Tam about it and let go of the obligation to keep it. Sheldon, however, made it apparent that he disagreed with George's proposal, finally reprimanding George for burdening him with such a secret as part of his parental duties. The episodes make it very evident that Sheldon would lie and keep secrets successfully if he rationally considered the reason for lying, to avoid doing something he didn't want to do, and would merely be troubled by the morality and ethics of his actions. Sheldon's struggles with lying in TBBT may have a deeper significance, as evidenced by the ways in which falsehoods affected him differently in Young Sheldon and Big Bang Theory. One distinction: Sheldon's distressing experience of seeing his father have extramarital affairs and never discussing it with George, even if his father knew Sheldon saw him, was the difference between his 9-year-old and adult selves. The ordeal affected Sheldon so much that he didn't discuss it with anyone other than Penny in The Big Bang Theory Season 10, Episode 5. Sheldon struggled to comprehend the secret because George Sr. passed away shortly after the experience, leaving Sheldon burdened and unable to talk about it. All of the Coopers will undoubtedly be impacted by George's cheating scandal when it is made public, but given Sheldon's TBBT disclosures, it makes likely that the younger Cooper sibling would be so distraught by it that he would struggle with lying due to the secret he had to maintain. It wouldn't be too far-fetched that George's affair in Young Sheldon would upset Sheldon to the point where he would never be able to lie in The Big Bang Theory again, especially since Sheldon frequently made up complex lies to make them seem plausible, but their growing popularity would eventually force him to tell the truth. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Young Sheldon 24 channel, and stay with TS.